And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound today, Kyle Hendricks. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Booth. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Stephen Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Fly ball to right. Peralta drifts towards it, and it's caught for the out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. Now, Will Brennan. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Hammered down the line, could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. On the ground, right side, and it stays fair. Around third, and that rolls into the corner. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead 1-0. And he's got a double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And it's scoring position with 2 away. Now here is David Fry. And Cleveland on top 1-0. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Cole Naylor at the plate now. Just missed.
1-0.
Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. Corner. Fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. It's now 3-0. Back here with my pal Siggy. On the hill here today, Logan Allen.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The wide to kick the pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
David Peralta stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Way outside, and it's a full count.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from first. Goes to second. Safe there. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Cody Bellinger in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Horner leads off second with one gone in the inning. That's down and in. A slider missed. That's hard hit on the line. Plays it on the bounce, and it eats him up. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Patrick Wisdom. Snap throw to first, and he's back standing. In there at the knees. That's strike one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And a foul ball. Two outs. Fought off foul. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Over to first, and he's saved. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering way off the plate. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. So they strand a pair. 1 inning in the books here. Guardians 3 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone move from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Here's Andres Gimenez. Ball
Nope.
one, no strikes.
1-0.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Bounce to third. Slings to first. One out in second. Here's Ramon Laureano. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a curve misses outside, ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Man at second. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
And here it comes. And ball four, two aboard. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Flied to right his first time. In there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. Ground ball left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
One out, bases loaded. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Caught looking his first time up. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The 0-2. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Drew Smiley up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 48 warming up as well. Strikes. 2 down.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Josh Naylor. Doubled in his first AB. Up the middle. Corner. In plenty of time to first, out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. 3 left for the Guardians, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Yan Gomes. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
He swings and fouls one off. And that's outside.
1-2.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Allen. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The Cubbies trailing by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. Brennan makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Batting 8, the left fielder,
Ian Happ up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Kicks and deals. On the ground. Toss to Naylor. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Jose Ramirez. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Kicks and fires. High fly ball down the left field line. Happ heads towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fry at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. That's in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Righty delivers. Pitch misses. And a count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. Good eye right there. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Brian.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Doubled his first time up. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's 2. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Guardians 3 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. Allen back to work. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Nico Horner. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Man at second. Misses off the plate. And a count 2-1. Out to short. Rocchio. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The right fielder, number 6, Jason.
David Peralta at the plate. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And now the lefty headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And he's already singled in this game. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. Start of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. And that skips into dirt. Righty to the plate. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. The other way. Hat hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 10, Ramon Laureano.
Laureano comes up to hit. Walked his first time. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. 1 for 2. And there's a strike.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
And that's in for a strike. That one almost got him. Line to left. And that's down, a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Checks over to first, back safely. And here is Will Brennan. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Bottom four. So up now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
The wind and the pitch. Just off the outside edge. Ball one. There's a strike. That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. Line drive. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 7.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. This one in the air. Gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next is the catcher, Jan.
Now it's Yan Gomes. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one misses. 1-0. The Cubs trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Right through there for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
The pitch. Just off the inside edge.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
High fly ball out to left field. Kwan settles underneath it. Drops into the glove.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a strike.
Solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Going to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if he can do some damage.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ, grounded out his first time. Outside. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's too high.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Matt Mervis waiting to hit for the Cubs. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off. The
3-1. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. They look locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with them right now.
Out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Upper safety, number 22. Murray.
2 outs, bases loaded. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Now the second run is in. Headed to the plate. Relay throw. In there safely. Back even. It's 3-3.
Unbelievable turn of events right here. Clears the bases and ties it up. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the batting order turns over. Nico Horner now at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And a pitch. He was late there. Strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time. David Peralta on deck for the Cubs. And he deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that will fall. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into it out at home plate.
And now the right fielder, David Peralta.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball 1 low.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Cubs. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
The new pitcher in the game, Daniel Espino.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Bellinger up to hit. First one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
One strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Two outs. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Upstairs. And now it's 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Bases loaded, 2 down. That one is upstairs. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Left-hand hitter waits. That's ripped into the outfield. And Bellinger is out. That is the inning. The 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Javier Assad. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Brennan.
The center fielder, Will Brennan.
The wide to kick the pitch. And it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He'll take those blue hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
So digging in, Josh Naylor. And that's in there at the knees. Nobody out, runner at first. Runner on the go. Sliced hard but foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
In the dirt, no movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That clips the corner. Brennan stands at first with 1 out. Check on the runner. Brennan dives back in safely. The 0-1. Runner on the move. That's a laser base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
1 down. And here is David Fry. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Two on, one out. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. That's in there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Kicks and deals. Runners are at the corners, one away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Bo Naylor waits on deck. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And up next for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. Move to first. Ramirez back easily. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Finds its way through, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 4-3.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. That one missed. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 1-1. And that one a little bit high. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground to third. Sneaks through, base hit. In to score from third. It's 5-3.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
First and second, 2 outs. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. This one in the air. Wisdom under this one. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Cubs 3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's some real power at the plate. Patrick Wisdom. The wind of the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis up and throwing. Curry getting loose as well. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And another ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson, the next to hit.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yan Gomes. Fastball for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Right-handed reliever. And a count 1-2. The Guardians up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Now a rip into left center. And a base hit around third. He scores, and they trail by 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Go to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ian.
So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
And the right-hander deals. And 1-2.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Roquillo on the run, throw to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-4 game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Drew Smiley. Now here is Ramon Laureano.
The right fielder, number 10, Ramon Laureano.
as the lefty gets to work. That one down the line. Wisdom on to first.
He's out.
One up, one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
This to third. Wisdom on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Will Brennan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Will Brennan. 1 for 3. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Guardians 5 and the Cubs 4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Xavier Curry.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. The pitch. Fouled off. He was late. Right-hander kick steals. Good eye in that spot. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Nick Sandlin appears to be getting loose. Cantillo, the lefty, warming up as well. On a strike. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Naylor, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
That one the other way, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach is head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And up next for Chicago, David Peralta. Curry throws over. Tag, and they got him. Horner picked off.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
High fly ball out to center field. Under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 95.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 95, Cam Denver.
So now a pinch hitter, Miles Straw. Big spot for him here. And here it comes. And that'll fall for a base hit.
batter, third baseman.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Gabriel Arias. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Righty to the plate. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Pickoff move to second. Straw back on a dive. Here's a 1-1. Outside. Righty delivers. Fouls one off. 2-2. No outs. Runner on second. At the belt and fires. And base hit around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Pinch hitter coming on. Kyle Mansardo. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Pickoff throw. Arias back in on a dive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 48. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Tyler Freeman. Runner on first with one down for him. There's a strike. The pitch.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
The 0-2. And ball one. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Close play, but in there.
That can be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
One away, runners at first and third. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. In for a strike, 0-1. Ball one there. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one missing inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 7-4. Over to third, but the throw's offline.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And up next for Cleveland, Andres Gimenez. In the air, left field. Happ moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And it's 8-4.
No, that's a third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ben Brown.
Number 86. Ben Brown.
Ramon Laureano digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Roquillo off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
2 outs.
That's the ball. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch to third. Wisdom. They get the force, and the inning is over. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. Guardians 8 and the Cubs 4. Now into the game, Gabriel Arias. He's the new third baseman. So they turn things over to the righty, Nick Sandlin.
Number 52, Nick Sandlin.
Also into the ball game, Austin Hedges. He takes over behind the plate. Also entering the game, number 70. He takes over as the new first baseman. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here, Nick Madrigal.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a swing and a miss there.
1 strike.
Here's your 1. That clips the corner. Here comes a pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Going to count 1 and 2. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's off the mark. Ball 2. And he deals. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at-bat to watch.
Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Mike Tauchman. 1 out, and the base is empty for him. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Laureano snags it for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 7.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Michael Busch looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Right side, and it goes just foul. Deal 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Left-hand batter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Pitch misses, and it's 2 and 2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. Staying in the game on defense, Michael Busch. He pinch hit last half inning, but now he's in a position he's not familiar with at all. Seems like a questionable move here. On the mound now, Porter Hodge.
Number 87, Porter Hodge.
Also into the ball game, number 75. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Also entering the game, Pete Crow Armstrong. He'll be patrolling center field. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jose Tena. The pitch. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Will Brennan.
So coming into the game now on defense, Miles Mastrobuoni. He's the new third baseman. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Number 74. Looking to start something with one gone. That one misses. Ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. Movement in the bullpen. Caleb Killian up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Neris also throwing. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a pinch hit double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And at second with one away. Now it's the rookie first baseman taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And it's fouled away. That's in there. 0-2. On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. George Valera looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
Now playing third base, number 76, George.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And there's a ball. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. One left for the Guardians, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. So remaining in the game defensively, number 74. He entered as a pinch hitter, but this might get interesting. Not a position he's used to playing here. Scott Barlow will take over here.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Also into the ball game, Angel Martinez. He's the new third baseman. Also entering the game, Estevan Florial. He'll be out in left field. So now pinch hitter for the Cubs, Kevin Alcantara.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
The wide to kick the pitch. Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Designated hitter, number 5.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Right through there for a strike.
When a leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
One. In the air, right field. Laureano settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Man at first, Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. This one high in the air to left center. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
And next for the Cubs, Matt Mervis. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. And another ball. Barlow picks to first. And he's back in there. The pitch. Bounce to the right side. Jimenez. The throw to first. 3rd out. Cubs leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Hector Neris. Now into the ball game on defense, Miguel Amaya. He takes over behind the plate. Pinch hitter coming on, number 15.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the 9th, Boo.
The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Neris measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. The 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And the pitch. In for a strike. 2-1 now. Just missed.
3-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's 3-2. On the ground to third. That's a hit.
Now batting, the catcher.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Austin Hedges stands in. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Happ makes the play.
Rocchio.
And now it's going to be Ryan Rocchio. Pitch is in there. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Killian appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever.
One ball. 2 strikes.
That one hammered center field. Going, gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Chris Clark comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. So up next, Andres Jimenez. And a good eye there.
One ball, no strike.
2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the ninth. Hit in the air, center field. Armstrong makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
2 outs, base is empty. Ramon Laureano digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. That's ripped. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So, man aboard, Esteban Florial digs in for the Guardians. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. In the air, left field. Pat moving under it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 10-4 ball game. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Sam Hentges.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So digging in, Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. On a line out towards center. Makes the catch. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 6.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Alexander Canario. One out, the base is empty for him. And that one is inside, ball 1. Pitch misses inside. Now 2-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. The lefty fires.
Ball 3. Okay.
Bounce to third. Martinez fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
So they're down to their final out. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. That one inside, ball 1. That misses off the outside edge. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Laureano trying to get there. And that'll do it. The Guardians slug their way to a win in this one.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 10 runs on an even 20 hits. No errors, they left 11 runners on base. For the Cubs, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.